And welcome into our second live stream for tonight. It is going to be the Galena Bears against the Billings Wildcats here in the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament semifinal round. This is game 2 of 2. And it is brought to you by Mama's Kitchen. Mama's Kitchen located right here in Crane, Missouri at the corner of Highway 413 and Dodge Hollow Road. They specialize in their Cooper's Deluxe hamburger, served however you want it, with a side of chips, along with their chili dogs, corn hot dogs, chicken sandwiches, which are from Porter's Supermarket right here in town. And also they serve up their drinks, which are their watermelon tea, Golden Peak iced tea, as well as Coke and Pepsi products, and also lemonade. So once again, this is the second and final game for the night here at Tootie Parsons Memorial. We will not be here tomorrow night, as tomorrow night is the rain day. And as the final warm-up pitches come on in, has been thrown, we're just about ready for baseball. Leading off the top of the first inning for the Bears, the pitcher number 12, Chase Robertson. Chase Robertson will come on in to lead things off here in the the top of the first inning. These two teams separated, traveling about 11 to 9 miles to get down here. Well, Billings actually about 12 miles from Crane. Galena about 11 miles. So if they were to play a neutral site, this would be the place if Billings and Galena decided not to come to either site. They would most definitely have to meet up here. The pitch, swung on chopper right to the pitcher, throws on to first. Easy money, and that's how the top of the first gets started. Shortstop, number 6, Cody Jones. Cody Jones will dig in after that ground out. Pitch, swing and a miss, and it is 0-1 there from the pitcher. They're in Jelson Keniston. Winner will play Hartville, loser play Southwest. So regardless if Galena or Billings wins, then it'll be an all SWCL third place game of the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament. This tournament actually started back on Tuesday night. Some of them had to be moved around. The Galena site was moved to Blue Eye, and the Crane site was actually moved to Hurley. The pitch. And that is strike 3 as he goes down looking. Center fielder number 17, Wyatt Doak. And it's going to be Wyatt Doak to the plate. No score between Billings and Galena. Swung on in a chopper, step on the bag, and that's how out number 3 is recorded. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between Galena and Billings. Nolan Coates will lead it off for the Billings Wildcats here in the bottom half of the first inning of play. The pitch is going to be a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's now 0-2. The count to Nolan Coates. Who knows? These two teams could be gridlocked. Who knows? The next pitch, downstairs and away, and it is 3-2. Next pitch, swung on, popped up, foul ground. Who's going to get it? And the first baseman drops the ball, so Coates will get another opportunity. Swung on, ground ball, foul. The next pitch, strike 3. He goes down on strikes, and that's how the bottom of the first inning comes to a start. Catcher number 13, Grant Heimer. So Grant Heimer will come on in. First pitch he sees is going to be a strike, 0-1. Pitch way outside. Three balls and 2 strikes to count once again to Grant Heimer. Strike 3, as that is going to be out number 2. It's going to be up to Jelson Keniston to keep it going. Pitcher number 21, Jelson Keniston. First pitch, a strike, and it is 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it is now 1-2. The count on Keniston. 1-2 downstairs. There as Robertson thought it was going to be strike 3, and to bring him back into the dugout. The next pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3. Robertson goes in. He gets it done as we head to the top half of the second inning. It is no score. Leading off the top of the second inning for the Bears, the third baseman, number 14, Garrett Llewellyn. Garrett Llewellyn leads off for the Galena Bears in the top half of the second inning of play. First pitch from Keniston is a ball 1-0. The pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. Excuse me, it is a 1-0. Next, strike, says the home plate umpire. Swung on, ground ball to the first baseman. It's not going to be fielded. It's going to be an error by the first baseman. And it's going to send up the batter in Blake Wall. Second baseman, number 21, Blake Wall. Designated hitter number 27, Trey Murphy. So Trey Murphy, after the out recorded by Wall. So far, no runs have been scored. The pitch inside, and it is 1-0. So regardless, loser will play for third. They will play Southwest for third, and it will be an all SWCL third place game. Ground ball gets to second for 1, and that's the only. And they're not going to get him out. Catcher number 13, Bryce Wall. So Bryce Wall comes on in with only 1 out, runners at first and second base. So this could be a big inning for Galena, as you start off with forcing an error. Okay. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it is 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1's the count to Bryce Wall. The Wall family. The pitch, swinging a pop fly. Who's going to get it? The right fielder has it for out number 2. That was Justin Boss who got that. Right fielder number 9, Jackson Foster. So it's Jackson Foster to the plate. He's got runners on first and second. First pitch he sees, strike. 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Foster. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away, and it's foul. Two balls and a strike. There to Bryce Wall. The pitch outside, and it is 3-1. Two and 2 the count. Second and third for Wall. The next pitch, swing and a miss, and it is strike 3. And that sends this game into the bottom of the second inning of play. No score between Billings and Galena. Chase Birch leads it off for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the second inning of play. No score between these two teams. Separated by about 20 miles from each other. And they're right at the halfway point between the two schools. The pitch. Is going to be a ball, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Swung on. That is going to be popped up into shallow left field, and the first out is recorded. Center fielder number 10, Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards, the batter. Therefore, the Billings Wildcats here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it is 1-1. Next one. Swung on, hit the other way. And that's going to be caught there by the right fielder. For out number 2. Designated hitter number 23, Noah Woody. So it's Noah Woody down to the plate for the Billings Wildcats. Swing and a miss, and it is 0-1. Two away here in the inning. The pitch upstairs, and it's now 1-1. The next one, checked his swing. And that's going to be it here in the bottom of the second inning. We head now to the top of the third. No score. Lincoln Hickman will be the man leading off for the Galena Bears. The Bears in blue. Apparently there was a little bit of an incident that happened right before the in-between innings. Apparently maybe the Billings right fielder sustained an injury. We'll pass that on to you, whoever that was. I believe that was Justin Boss, who sustained an injury. Swung on ground ball past the first baseman. That's going to be a base hit for Hickman. And that will send up the batter in Chase Robertson. Pitcher number 12, Chase Robertson. Chase Robertson, the batter. Maybe struck out his last plate appearance. So he's getting his hand or his whatever he injured checked out. And here's the pitch. Outside, runner goes on his way to second, and he will stop there at second base. And here's the pitch. Check the swing. Takes a strike, and it is 0-1. The next pitch is downstairs. Check on the runner. He's back in safely there at second base. The 3-1 pitch outside, and a walk will be issued to Robertson. Moves the runner has the runners at first and second base, and that will prompt Coach. Hold on just a second. That will prompt Coach Greer to make a mound visit. Hoping to cool things down with his pitcher, as they want to go to the championship game here, this Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament. And let me tell you, this tournament is definitely one of the fun one. It's definitely a fun one to call. Number 6, Cody Jones. Pitch to Jones, shows bunt, moves the runners, throws on to first, and there is out number 1. Center fielder, number 17, Wyatt Doak. Wyatt Doak, the batter. The pitch is going to be a ball 1-0. Next one to Doak. He'll be outside, and it's now 3-0. Here's the 3-0, and a walk will be issued, so it's going to have bases loaded with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. And it's going to send up Garrett Luwallen to the plate. Third baseman number 14, Garrett Llewellyn. Garrett Llewellyn digs in. The pitch is going to be a ball outside. The next pitch is going to be now a strike, and it's an 0-1. Next one takes a strike, and it is now 1-1. Here comes the next pitch. Upstairs, and it's now 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike the count to Garrett Llewellyn. He goes down swinging on strikes. And it's now 2 away with the bases juiced. Second baseman number 21, Blake Wall. Blake Wall, the batter. First pitch is going to be a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Almost gets, that hits him, and that's going to plate a run, so it's now 1-0 Bears here in the top of the 3rd inning of play. And that will bring up the batter in Trey Murphy. Designated hitter number 27, Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy, the batter, batting from the left side. And the pitch will be a strike, 0-1. The next pitch is a little ground ball. They're going to prevent the run from scoring, so that's now going to be, it'll be the end of the inning as we now head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is 1-0 Galena. Logan Thompson leads off for the Billings Wildcats. As the first pitch he sees, he'll swing at it and miss, and it's strike 1, 0-1. Nothing in 1 the count. The pitch is outside, and it's going to be 1-1 the count. There to Thompson. Takes a strike, and it is now 1-2. Now the 1-2 outside, and it is now 2-2. Billings has not had a base runner all game tonight. But there was a delay in between the bottom of the second and the top of the third inning. I believe it was due to an injury. The 2-2. Strike 3 as he is down on strikes. And that's how out number 1 is recorded here in the bottom of the third. Third baseman number 15, Caden Blakemore. Caden Blakemore digs in. Batting in the 8th position for Billings tonight. The pitch, swing and a miss, and it is now 0-2. 1-0 in favor of Galena's. Looks like he foul tipped that one, so we're going to keep it at 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. 1 out here in the inning. It's 1-0 Bears. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 as he goes down looking. And that's how out number 2 is recorded. Second baseman number 4, Brock Garvey. Brock Garvey now the batter. With the Wildcats' final hope, he bunts it. Throws on to first. And there's out number 3 as we head on now to the top of the 4th. We're just cruising right along. 1-0 Galena. Bryce Wall, the batter for the Galena Bears here in the top of the 4th inning. Galena has the 1-0 advantage over Billings. So we do know the story of the injury. During warm-ups, the third baseman overthrew the right fielder and it struck him in the nose. Pretty sensitive bone there. And that was what caused the delay. 1-1 the count. College football is in its 3rd week this week. Probably one of the most memorable games that we played this week is Colorado at Colorado State. I believe that's in Boulder this week. Coach Primetime Deion Sanders, who's taken over the coaching duties after coming from Jackson State. He has turned Colorado around. It would be fun to see if say Deion Sanders and his Colorado Buffaloes were to take on, say a team from the Big Ten in like Ohio State or somebody in the SEC like LSU, Georgia, or Alabama, as Wall goes down on strikes. Right fielder number 9, Jackson Foster. So Jackson Foster digs in, batting from the left side. The pitch will be a ball 1-0. Next pitch is a strike at 1-1. Next one is going to be a ground out to the first baseman, or ground out actually to the shortstop, thrown on to first, and there's out number 2. Left fielder number 7, Lincoln Hickman. Another injury report we heard about last night in Major League Baseball. Dylan Carlson is completely out for the season this year. Nolan Gorman's also on the IL as well. Max Scherzer, who was traded from the Mets to the Rangers, he's out for the season as well. Swung on at a ground ball past the first baseman. That's going to be a base hit. There goes Hickman steaming all the way on his way to first base, and that resets the lineup for Chase Robertson to help himself out. Pitcher number 12, Chase Robertson. So Robertson digs in, batting from the right side. He'll be on to help his own cause, possibly move Hickman around. 2 outs here in the inning. The pitch, and the ball gets away. There goes Hickman, and he will stop at second base. Want to know the count to Chase Robertson. The 1-0 pitch is outside, and it is a strike at 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, hit the other way. This is going to be a base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. That's going to play to run. Here comes Hickman. He's going to score. And Robertson's going to be on with an RBI double as he ripped one down the line. And it's going to bring up Cody Jones to the plate to bring Robertson around and possibly give Galena another run. Shortstop number 6, Cody Jones. Cody Jones, the batter. He is batting from the right side. 2-0 Galena. Swung on, and that's going to be a round or a chopper, and that is not going to be caught. That's going to play another run, and it's now no, it's not. They get the out, so that will send us now to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is 2-0 Bears. Nolan Coates, the batter for Billings, here in the bottom of the 4th inning of play. Two nothing our score. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit the other way. This is going to be a base hit. There's something that Billings can get started off of. Coates on his way to second base. He's going to streak in there, and that is going to be a leadoff double. Poked it right down the line. Catcher number 13, Grant Heimer. Heimer, the batter. He is batting from the right side here in Crane. Two nothing our score here in the bottom of the 4th. Whoa, look out. They're going to try and throw down to third. Got him there at third base. Wow, what a play that was. Great execution there by the catcher as they were able to get the man out at third trying to steal. So he was caught stealing. And we already got one out. One out here in the bottom of the 4th inning of play. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a hot shot right into shallow left center field for a base hit. And that's going to send in the batter in Jelson Keniston to the plate. Pitcher number 21, Jelson Keniston. Jelson Keniston, the batter. The pitch, swing and a miss, and it is 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. They try to pick off the runner there at first. One out here in the inning for Jelson Keniston. The 1-1, here it comes. One and two, the count to Keniston. One away with a man on first. And here's the pitch, swung on in a tapper foul. One ball, two strikes, the count to, once again, Jelson Keniston. The next pitch. Next pitch, strike three off right down the heart of the plate, and that is how out number 2 is recorded. And that will send in the batter in Chase Birch. First baseman number 22, Chase Birch. First pitch, a ball for Birch. One ball, one strike. And it's now 1 and 2. The count to Chase Birch. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. And Chase Robertson coming in just dealing And we head on to the top of the 5th inning. It is 2-0 Bears. Wyatt Doak leads off for the Galena Bears here in the top half of the 5th inning of play. So far, we've been moving right along. Already in the 5th. First pitch is outside, and it is 1-0. 2-0 our score here in Crane in favor of Galena. That pitch is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. Ooh, look out, as he had to get out of the way of that one. Two nothing our score once again. 1 ball and 1 strike, I believe, is the count. Two balls and 2-0. It's 2-1 the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the dirt. There goes a throw. Gets him on just a half a step. And that's going to bring up the batter in Garrett Llewellyn. Third baseman number 14, Garrett Llewellyn. Garrett Llewellyn digs in, batting from the right side. Here's the pitch to him. Checks his swing, and it is 1-0. Every time there's always a check swing, you don't know if it's going to be a strike or if it's going to be a ball. Fouls that one off. Now it's strike 1-1-1. I bet there's some crazy statistics to know whether a check swing is a strike or if it's a ball. Tries to be like how many millimeters the ball or the bat crosses before it's either a strike or if it's a ball when you check your swing. The pitch downstairs, and it's now 2-1. the 2-1 pitch. Outside, and it's now it's going to be a walk issued. And that will bring up the batter in Blake Wall to the plate. Second baseman number 21, Blake Wall. Blake Wall digs in, batting from the left side. Only one away with a man on first. And a hit batter for Walls. He will take first, and that's going to bring up Trey Murphy to the plate. Designated hitter number 27, Trey Murphy. One ball, no strikes account to Murphy. The 1-0. Checked him. Did they get him? Ooh, I don't think so. Umpire says he's safe. Only one out here in the inning. The next pitch is going to be ball 2-0. They do not get him there on third base. So now it's going to be second and third with only one out. And Murphy can have some power. And a base hit can definitely give Galena the 4-run lead here in the bottom of the, or rather the top of the fifth inning. The 2-0, here it comes. Swung on and a little ground ball to the shortstop. They won't get the runner coming home. Throws it away. There goes the runner from second to third on his way, and an error by the Billings infield costs them 2 runs. And the Bears come out, and the Bears stretch their lead now up to 4. And that'll probably prompt a mound visit by the infield. You know, you got only just one out, but you're down 4. Catcher number 13, Bryce Wall. So Bryce Wall comes in, batting from the right side. One away here in the top of the fifth. The pitch to him, swung on in a pop-up, foul ground. The catcher in Heimer will get it for out number 2. That's actually going to be a foul ball. So Wall will get another chance to put himself on base, possibly bring in a run. Check on the runner, but he's back in safely. The pitch, swinging a pop fly into right center. Right fielder has it for out number 2. As they get the ball back into the infield, it'll bring up the batter in Jackson Foster. Right fielder number 9, Jackson Foster. Jackson Foster comes on in with 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch upstairs, and it is 1-0. I've never looked at, if I'm looking at Billings' logo, it looks more like a tiger than it does a wildcat.
I think so.
You can see that it's got the stripes of a tiger, like what a tiger does. But they are wildcats. 0-1 the count to Foster. And Hickman waits on deck. Pitch is upstairs, and that will be 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, softly hit to the pitcher. Underhands it to the first baseman, and there's out number 3. And we head on to the the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 4-0 Galena. Dylan Edwards leads it off for the Billings Wildcats here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Like I said, we are just moving right along. We're here in the bottom of the 5th, 4-0 Galena, our score. Next game we will have on air will be Crane taking on Marion C. early. That's going to be an early game at 10 a.m. Oh, and 2 the count to Edwards. The pitch is upstairs, and it's now 1-2. So the schedule will look like this as Edwards goes out on strikes. It's up to Noah Woody to get something going. Designated hitter number 23, Noah Woody. So the schedule will look like this. On Saturday, it will be Crane taking on Morrisville, and then Purdy will take on Blue Eye. And then we'll have the 3rd place game between Southwest and either Galena or Billings. It will most likely be Galena taking on Hartville, and Southwest will face Billings. 1-1 strike, the count to Woody. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count there to Noah Woody. The next pitch. The 1-2 swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. And that will make it to 2 outs with 1 out to go here in the bottom of the 5th. Left fielder number 32, Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson, the batter for the Wildcats. Pitch, checks his swing. He does go around and it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Chopper right to the pitcher. Little soft throw to first, and the side is retired. We head on to the bottom of the 6th inning. We head on to the top of the 6th. It is 4-0 Galena. Lincoln Hickman leads off for the Galena Bears, batting in the 9th spot for the Bears. He reached on base his last plate appearance. I believe it was hit by the pitcher. He was possibly intentionally walked. 1 ball, no strikes. Is the count to Lincoln Hickman. Starts it at 1 ball. At 1-0 here in the top of the 6th. The pitch. Takes a strike and it is 1-1. Swung on and almost made a dazzling catch and it's foul. That's going to be a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. That's the count to Hickman. Robertson waits on deck. 2-1 is lofted in the air. Right fielder has it for out number 1. Pitcher number 12, Chase Robertson. Chase Robertson digs in. He's had a pretty busy day at the plate today. The pitch gets away from him. The next pitch upstairs, and it is 2-0. One out here in the inning. The next one outside, and it is now 3-0. There to Chase Robertson. 3-0, and takes a strike, and it's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Keniston fires. Outside, and ball 4 is the call, so a runner on base. That will bring up the batter in Cody Jones. Shortstop number 6, Cody Jones. Jones digs in. The pitch. Tried to show a bunt. Takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, the count. Robertson, your man on first. The pitch. Bunts. Goes to first, as they were not able to get the lead runner, and there's 2 away. Center fielder number 17, Wyatt Doak. Wyatt Doak, the batter. Still a 4-0 lead for Galena here in the top of the 6th. And like I said, we are just cruising right through this ball game. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it is 1-0. Ball gets away, now it's 2-0 the count. Man on third, that's Chase Robertson. The next pitch. Outside, watches it. Now 3-0. Next pitch. Outside, call. It's going to be a called strike, and it is now 3 balls and 1 strike. The next one, swung on, chopper to the second baseman. He throws to first, gets him for the out. Doesn't get him actually, but a run scores. That's going to make it now a 5-0 Galena lead here in the in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Third baseman, Garrett Llewellyn. Next pitch is going to be a strike, and it is 0-1. The next one, check to swing. The next pitch, swung on in a fly ball. Right field is going to drop in front of the right fielder for a base hit. And that's going to have runners at... Actually, it's going to be a foul ball. And we will do it again. Once again, our next game will be at 10 a.m. Pirates will take on the Morrisville Panthers. Then after that, it will be the Purdy Eagles taking on the... Hold on just a second. Umpire had to say something, I believe, to head coach Durham McGowan on third. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike 3, and that is how the inning comes to an end. We head on to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 6-0 Galena. Caden Blakemore leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for Billings. Umpire goes to check on his pitcher in Robertson. Or check on the pitcher in Robertson. Currently sitting in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. It's going to be upstairs, and it is ground ball to the second baseman, throws on to first. Easy money, and that is how out number 1 is recorded. That will bring up the batter in Brock Garby. Second baseman, number 4, Brock Garby. Garby digs in, batting from the right side. First pitch is going to be up and in. Ball 1. Four nothing in favor of Galena as he swings and misses on that one. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 will be 2-1 the count to Garby. Here's the 2-1 swung on, and that will be a foul ball. Umpire calls time once again, and I think it's something to do with the scoreboard. But we're still at 6-0 in favor of Galena. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time. And that's how out number 1 is recorded. Shortstop number 18, Nolan Coates. Pitch is a ball, 1-0. Swung on, that's going to be a base hit. That's going to, as that gave the right fielder chase, that's going to put him now at second base on that double, and that will bring in the batter in, Grant Heimer. Catcher number 13, Grant Heimer. Grant Heimer, the batter, digging into the right side batter's box. Catching tonight for Billings. Two away here in the inning. Here's the pitch. On its way. Swung on in a chopper to the shortstop. Feels it, throws it. Safe. Safe, as everyone is going to be safe here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's going to be now Jelson Keniston to the plate. Pitcher number 21, Jelson Keniston. Two away here in the inning. Six zip our score. Here's the pitch to Keniston is inside, and it is 1-0. Still 2 outs here in the inning. And it is 6-0 Galena. Calls it a strike. The next pitch. Takes another strike, and it's now, I believe, 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. There to Keniston. Runner. We got a runner. They're going to try and score it. Did they get him? Got him there at the plate. And some great defense there by Galena as we now head to the 7th. It is 6-0 Galena. Blake Wall leads it off for the Galena Bears here in the top half of the 7th inning. It's cooled off a little bit here in Crane. Tell you the weather forecast. Currently it's 64 degrees outside. It was a little chilly.
Yep.
So I can tell you that means that summer is pretty much over with. Almost.
Never know around here.
That is true. It's going to be I'm going to call it a foul ball. Once again, 5-zip in favor of Galena. I can tell you, I'm not ready for those nights where it's going to be in the 30s.
Spring baseball. Early
Yep.
spring.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what was the coldest temperature we've ever witnessed? Probably what?
In the 20s.
20s. Never experienced teens.
No, not during game time.
Takes a strike, and it is 1-2. I can tell you the spring opener last year, when it was originally scheduled, that game would have been chilly.
Most definitely.
1 ball and 2 strikes as he goes down on strikes. Designated hitter number 27, Trey Murphy. I can say I'm definitely a fan of the late spring and early fall games that we have.
Mid-fall.
Mid-fall, for
Early
sure.
fall sometimes it's really hot.
That's because the games start in the middle or in the end of August. Ground ball to the third baseman, bobbles the ball. And what do you know? Galena's going to have another base runner. Umpire calls time here in the top half of the 7th. Once again, Bears lead at 5-zip. As we'll have, looks like a pitching change coming in for Billings. That looks like that will be it for Keniston. See who they will bring in. If they'll bring someone off the bench, if they're going to have somebody come in from the field. Who knows? But what we know is it is a meeting on the mound for Billings here in the top half of the 7th inning. I could say high school coaches get pretty much an unlimited amount of mound visits.
Three per game.
Three mound visits per game.
If they make a pitching change, that doesn't count as a visit.
So we will have a new pitcher. We will tell you about it. We will tell you about it once we come back. Noah Woody is your new pitcher for Billings. First pitch is going to be a strike, 0-1. There to there to Bryce Wall. First pitch swinging. Next pitch swinging now. Strike 2, 0-2. Up 0-2. The count to Wall. 5-0 our score in favor of Galena. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. As he goes down on strikes. Right fielder number 9, Jackson Foster. Jackson Foster will be the final hope here in the top of the 7th inning. As we look ahead into the bottom of the 7th for Billings, I believe it's going to be 4, 5, and 6 due up. We shall see. The pitch, outside. Going to call it a ball. Now the next pitch is going to be another ball. Looks like it's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch outside, ball 4. So that's going to put a runner on first, make it 1st and 2nd. That will bring up the batter in Lincoln Hickman. Left fielder number 7, Lincoln Hickman. Hickman is your 9th man for the Galena Bears here in the top of the 7th inning of play. As the scoreboard as the operators of the scoreboard are trying to work diligently to get the scoreboard back up. It's pretty much done that pretty much all spring and all fall this year and all spring last year. Probably a faulty wire. Who knows? That's going to be dunked into shallow center. That looks like we'll play to run. It will, and it's now going to make it now a 6-0 Galena lead here in the top of the 7th. That will bring up the batter in Chase Robertson. Pitcher number 12, Chase Robertson. Robertson digs in here in the bottom or the top of the 7th inning. 6-0 our score. Here's the pitch. Way outside. They're going to throw down to 3rd. We're going to have a rundown off the bag. Let's see what they do. Drops the ball. Oh my goodness gracious. Did they get him? Did they get him?
Hey, Coach Harmon, Brady needs you. The scoreboard's
So we will see what is going on. So it looks like the inning will come to an end. So they did get the out at 3rd rather. So we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance coming up for the Wildcats. They trail it 6-0. Justin Kinnison leads off the bottom of the 7th inning. Final chance coming up for Billings. They trail it 6-zip. Swung on and into foul ground. Catcher couldn't find it in the lights. As you know, a white baseball definitely blends in with the lights, because the lights shine in white here at Tootie Parsons Memorial here in downtown Crane, Missouri. The 1-1 ripped foul. Next pitch, swing and a miss. He is down on strikes. And there's out number 1. First baseman number 22, Chase Virch. So Chase Virch will be the second to last hope here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A win for Galena will get them in the championship game, and a loss for Billings will take them to the 3rd place game, as they will take on Southwest on Saturday afternoon. Later on Saturday, the Bears will take on Hartville, and let me tell you, Hartville scores their runs in bunches. Swung on and fouled. Crane has the early game. They take on Morrisville once again at 10. Then at noon will be Purdy against Blue Eye. Then after that will be possibly Billings against Southwest. That's most likely going to happen. About a 98% chance that it will happen. And then Galena taking on Hartville for the championship. The 1-2 is upstairs, and it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The next pitch, swung on and fouled. The 2-2 pitch. Now 3-2 there to Virch. Once this game is concluded, we'll see how these Bears can handle those Hartville Eagles from what we've seen. But as you know, Galena has really put it on Billings tonight, scoring 6 runs tonight in what could have been a pitcher's duel. But then once the later innings and the middle innings came into play, that's when Galena got to work and they started scoring runs. The pitch, swing and a miss on that little half swing, and he is down on strikes, and now the Wildcats are down to their final out of this contest. Center fielder, number 10, Dylan Edwards. So Dylan Edwards will be the man who will be the final chance for the Wildcats, as he is now down to his last 2 strikes. And Billings, of course, down to their last 2 strikes, now down to their last strike. So Galena is 1 strike away from punching their ticket to the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship. Let's see if they get it. The 0-2. Just misses on the outside part, and it is 1 ball, 2 strikes, and we will keep it going. The 1-2. Strike 3 at a pitch in the dirt, and the Galena Bears will head to the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship game. The Wildcats move to the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament third place game, and they will take on Southwest. And Galena has a date with Hartville coming up on Saturday afternoon at 4:30 right here on Ozark Sports Report. Don't go away. We're going to have our post-game show coming up in just a few moments. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. I'm here with the head coach of the Galena Bears, Coach Durham McGowan, after that 6-0 win against Billings tonight. And it was a pitcher's duel at the beginning. Coach McGowan, what were you relying on with your pitcher and Chase Robertson and your defense and both your offense?
Well, with Chase on the mound, Chase has grown into be a pretty good, solid little pitcher and has done a great job this year. And I just trust him, and he's grown into that position. And between him and Bryce Wall, our catcher, they called a good game and did the things that they needed to do. Offensively, a little bit of a struggle in the beginning, like you said, but then after that, we kind of started stringing a few hits together and was able to get on base because of a few errors. And whenever you start, having kids make errors and do some things like that, you can put ball in play and things happen, and it's really, really nice. So just a great game on our side all the way around. Billings, a great team. They'll be around, come SWCL tournament and that kind of stuff like that. So we'll see them again, I'm sure.
Definitely we'll see Billings again. And so talk about Chase Robertson. What was working? What was he mostly relying on to get those 1, 2, 3 innings, those punch outs, those strikeouts, and mostly to depend on his defense in the field?
Well, we've talked all year long. Chase has a tendency sometimes to not get ahead in the count, go full count on a lot of batters and different things like that. Tonight he worked ahead and was able to get 2 strikes on most batters, and then kind of he's in the past had 2 strikes and he'll try to nibble here, try to nibble there. And we've got him to where, now he's starting to think as a pitcher, and he may nibble with that first pitch, but then the second pitch he's going to go right at him and try to get him out. So he was able to just, do what we wanted him to do. And like I said, he's grown so much over the last 2 years as a pitcher to become as good as what he is for us now.
Definitely rely on that Chase Robertson to just be that good pitcher. Be the bulldog on the mound.
Yes.
And now you got Hartville coming up. This is the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship at 4:30 on Saturday. What's it going to be if you guys want to stop the power that Hartville is bringing?
Well, again, it's going to take good pitching. We're not going to be able to fall behind in the count and then try to catch up. We're going to have to work ahead, and we'll just rely on our starter on Saturday and see what we can do with him, and hopefully he'll get us through. And I'm going to start Wyatt Doak on Saturday, and just give him the ball, run him out there, and let him throw.
Just get him out there and let him throw. There were no words you had to say to Coach Brady Greer of the Billings Wildcats after that 6-0 loss they had. What would your words be to Coach Greer of the Billings Wildcats?
Well, just keep hanging in there. I mean, you take away a couple of errors that his middle infielders had on the double play ball that they threw into. I think they did that twice, and you get that. And you take away some of those errors, that is a completely different ball game. I mean, it's not a 6-0 game. It's more like a 1-0, 2-0 game at best. So just take care of the errors and stuff like that, and just go with it. I mean, he's got a good squad, and obviously we didn't see his best pitching tonight because he's used those guys up to try to get to tonight's game. So Coach Greger does a great job over there, and he's got some good kids, and like I said, they're going to be tough, especially next spring after they get this fall season in underneath their belt. So
appreciate the time, Coach McGowan. Congratulations on that semifinal win against Billings. Hey, let's go get Hartville.
Hey, we'll see what we can do. Try to keep it in the SWCL, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that was Coach Durham McGowan of the Galena Bears. That will end our show for tonight. We hope you enjoyed our live streams. We'll be back on the air on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. when the Pirates will take on Morrisville. Then the Purdy Eagles will take on Blue Eye. Billings takes on Southwest. And then we'll cap it off with Galena and Hartville. One final time, I'm Adam Smith from the Ozark Sports Board saying good night from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. We'll see you on Saturday morning at 10 a.m.